Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. This is what all the fuss has been about, and oh man, this yeah, hang on, I'll get off before I, oh right, sorry, a bit close up there. Now, I'm a bit further away from the desk, so, oh, my hands are falling off. Let's get the hands back on. There we are. Right, now, this is Vox Machinae, or Vox Machinae, whichever version you choose, I'm not sure. To anybody who's talked to me for or played around or any length of time, you'll soon realise why I'm here. That is a monstrous robot, or might call it a mech if you had a certain history in games recently. Yes, so VR, first things first, I am hugely impressed with this, as you may have gathered. Now I'm not sure how the audio is going to work out once I'm in game, so I'll do as much blithering as I can out here and keep the mutterings in game too. Well, just, you know, mutterings. So, you pull your grab, and that's fairly standard. Okay, right, fair enough. Triggers, and you can do that, so whee. Now the first thing we look at this is whee. Now unfortunately the left one also does that. We'll come to that in a second, but look at the manipulation of the joint and the muscle, and that's me moving the joystick. Now usually when you touch any part of it, because it's capacitive, the thumb will either come bolt upright like you're doing with the thumbs up, or as soon as you touch it, back down to where it is. This, which may look not that exciting really, you may be thinking that boy's lost the plot, that is a huge level of dexterity to have in a game. And this is the thing with VR, you're not controlling something via something that you're there and doing it, and that's why I love this. That is a strange looking lady. Yes you are, yes you are. But when you're in your mech, that camera gets a picture of your avatar, which is yes. There's not a huge range, it has to be said, is there? Oh me. Oh, I've got a walkie-talkie in my hand apparently. With that, right. Alright, so what do I have in that hand there? Alright, nothing. Sorry, getting distracted, yes. Yes, that's me, Shockaroony, and I know it's a shop, but yeah, I'm a bloke, there you are. But you can have all your headgear, so do that again, get that. Now, I've gone for that because it's where it ended up, that was it. So, yeah, Russian tank, long haul, you will invent your own version of that, yeah, and the full species mode. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? I fear I did. Right, oh well. Right, so anyway, we'll lose all that. Now you can make yourself tall and short. This I haven't entirely worked out, and he keeps rolling his head. Woohoo! Ah, right. See, when you turn, they're trying to work out. Now there is another group who have done this, and apparently a very good job, but at the moment what they're trying to do is, my hand is that way, so if I move it up, in order for that to happen, then these other joints need to move. Apparently that's not the case, because that's where my hand is, but it's slightly turned further around, so it's close, I get what they're doing here, and it's dashed clever. Right, so we'll come out of that, but as I was saying, this person here turns into whoever's avatar is speaking when you pick up that, because there's voice. This is in early access, but there is a voice in the game. You pick that up, and hopefully I'm not talking to anyone, and if I am, apologise, but you do that. Now apparently there is a way, or at least in the one I saw, there's a way to get this on toggle. I haven't figured that out yet, which is hardly surprising. I keep looking down expecting to see something. I have no idea Alright, well he's just giving up waiting then. Fair enough. Yes. Aye, so that's your voice comms. Pick that up. But there was a way to set tie it to a button, and well, let's have one more look. You never know. Throttle speed. Oh, okay. Ah, right. Right. Okay, I misunderstood. The toggle is for the grab. Right. Okay. So, anyway, I have tiddled about with some of these numbers just to get something that's suitable for me. So, tell you what we'll do. Let's just, because I have adjusted the volume, and I don't. She's got a weird voice, but anyway. Or do I just jump into a game? Right, well, here are settings. Quality. I have got that flat out. I don't know what that goes to. What's that go to? 1 point. Oh, I have got it flat out. Alright, well, fair enough. That goes up to ×8. That, I'm not convinced how much of an odds it's making so far. At the moment, I've knocked that off because if it stutters or whatever, I want to know. Oh, and that I love, the fact that it tells you how much it's... I know this is hard to get through to people if you haven't actually tried it, and it sounds such a snobby thing to say, but I can't help it. VR is an astonishing experience. Absolutely an astonishing experience. And it's hard to get across how... I've been playing like MechWarrior and versions of that for donkey's years, and to be sat here in something recognisable as a mech bay, monster mech there, radio here, these would be controls for whatever. Yeah, sorry, getting distracted by game mechanics. Anyway, enough of this. Let's just jump in. I've got everything as high as I dare, or as high as I can. So, you're on tessellation mode, I think. Not tessellation mode, but render. Yep, you're on render, and it's 1920 by 1080. That's just to make it simple. Simple as that. It's just to keep it simple. And the nose, I don't know. Pass. Right. Okay, so anyway, without further ado, let's do something silly. And apologies if you can't hear much more. Hopefully you'll get some of the game. As I say, clues in there. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a touchscreen. Well, no, get off. Hee hee, it's a touchscreen. Oh, don't hit that. Right, so. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. And there's nobody else there. Right. Well, that's the joys of an early access game. So, what we'll do is do that. Right, well, let's just do an offline game. What the heck, salvage? Right, hang on. Match config. Right, salvage. Right, so we'll have bots, and basically this just, as it says, gives you bots. So you will have other players, up to 16, I believe. Hehehe. 16 bots, so 15 robots and, well, the pretend robot. Blast you, I have no idea. I don't know. Let's just have a do, shall we? Ooh. Right, can we, what do we do? Oh, hang on. Interact. What do you mean interact? Pass. Right, so now this is your mech bay garage thing. There you go, you got primary 1, primary 2, primary 2, primary 2. So, alright, that's another. So modify. Right, so that one, missile pack, and let's have you on there. Right, so primary 1 is left trigger. Primary 2, I'll just double check that. Large cannon. Flat cannon. First fire cannon, high speed, limited range, proximity, detonate. Alright. So, I now got that on my left trigger. My right trigger is 2 miniguns, whatever the heck they are. Gatling guns, I assume. And we've got an 8 times missile pack. SRMs. Well, I say SRM. I haven't figured out, there's nowhere to go and look at these things. Does that give you a range? Whoa, oh, damn, oh, bollocks. Secondary one? No, I didn't mean that. Sorry, that may have been a naughty word there. Oh. Right, so. Explosive damage, accuracy deteriorates over range, plus reload in 3 times. Okay, well there you are. So, let's have a do.
Location, blast chamber, atmosphere, 1 Earth gravity, ambient temperature, 209 Kelvin. Objective, recover, salvage and protect turn points.
Now, I'm not actually sure how much of this you heard, or how much I... Oh, yeah.
New salvage located, destroy all scavengers and capture it.
Oh, get off. Oh, it's on toggle, isn't it? Right, so... Right, now that's my boss. They're already off, so let's get moving here. There's my throttle.
Ride like destroyed.
What's going on here?
The enemy recovered the salvage. Destroy
Oh,
it.
I've been trashed, that's what's going on. Whoa! Right, and that's what happens when that goes wrong, is you get ejected. But that's not the end of the game. However, while we are out here, see if we can get to that. Controls. Yeah, we'll get off that. Right, so that's better now, yes. Hang on, I'm slightly out of sync with this. my radiator. Really? No, that's my radar. Well, I don't know where everybody's gone. Oh, hello. That's it, you just walk into me, pal. What could possibly go wrong?
The salvage was destroyed. New salvage located. Destroy lost scavengers and capture it.
Now that, when you see that, that's a escape pod going.
You destroyed the matrix.
Now, if I click on my right one, there you go, ah. Then my right thumbstick does that.
Are destroyed.
Oh, it's nothing well. Oh boy, it's Alan.
Salvage. Protected.
I love the way these. This is what I always got told about with Mech Warrior. It's like you have missiles, but they don't just go in a straight line and hit guaranteed every time. Oh, this is not going to end well. Alright, too much damage. Sorry, I'm not very talkative here. I'm absolutely getting blown away by this. But you get the idea. Right.
New salvage located. Destroy lost scavengers and capture it.
Yeah, she talks a lot. I'm not. A lot of the time, I have to admit, I have no idea what she's blithering on about. Yeah, well, somebody else has appeared, a few other games, but I was in there earlier and it's good. But anyway, this is Vox Machinae or Machinae, big stompy thing. Now I can't actually figure out how to quit that game, but we'll go to settings. Right, so you'll notice, remember seeing the throttle there, I can set that, set and forget, basically. So the 1 to 4 and 2 reverse, that's you, that's all you get. But if you put that on absolute, you have to sit there and actually hold it. Yeah, I suppose it would be good, but I can't. The bit I don't get is do controls, there's nowhere to assign buttons as such. Now obviously there will be at some point, I assume, but this is early alpha, so we can't do that yet, which is unfortunate, because I wouldn't mind having throttle, say, on a thumbstick, center left thumbstick. That would be quite handy. And basically control it like you would, well, say in Farm Sim, you'd have like the logging machines where you have two joysticks to, and it does everything, you know, that way. Sorry, break my arms again. Yes, that would be one way out. Oh, I haven't looked at that yet. Master voice chat, right. Anyway, this should be intriguing. As soon as I can find a group of people that I can regularly play with,
Your
I'll
team
try and
recovered
get...
the salvage. Protect it.
Yeah, okay then. Oh, this is just so amazing. Then I will try and get some real gameplay on. I'm going to have another go at this pretend game I got going. Right, so the dredge is the heavy, but if you do that, you can do that, which is your light class, which goes like stink. That's your mid light. Ramming damage. Hmm. Alright. Fair enough. Now that's the one, yeah, one large weapon, but that wee bit sticking on the bottom, if you manage to sneak up to somebody, and they don't go that fast, but it is kind of a sneak, and you get on top, you can drill through the top of that thing, and good night. Easier said than done though. I've not tried it yet, but I've heard folk talking, and yeah, not easy done. There's the one you get to start with, which is a bit quicker than what I'm doing just now. Two large weapons, one small. And there's the one that I just like, big and stompy. There's a shock. So, shall we try that one? Let's try that one. Well, right, forwards. Look at the size of this thing. I'm a lot closer to the ground, and you do feel the size, which is something that I always struggle with in a lot of games. Is oh, yeah, no. Right, that really didn't go well. I think we might swap that out. Oh, right, what's here? It's quite an awkward one. I'm finding it quite intriguing getting my head around it. So let's just go for Old Faithful. It's very much a case of saying, hey, it's Mech Warrior the way it should have been. I'm just going to throw myself back in the seat a bit. And, there you go, that's better. Right. They're up in front of me somewhere.
The salvage was destroyed. Inventory. Like, new salvage located.
Well, he said ramming damage, so I'll have a go at it. Seems to be going okay. Alright, I just love the way it's lit. I mean, it's so simple. I have no idea what the 24 is, but hey. Oh, right, yes. You know, a wee bit of polish, and this is just going to be absolutely stunning. Well, that's your left and yeah. Okay, that's your left and right. I probably should have told you all this. But we'll stop that. Parky there. Right, so that's your throttle. That's your jump. Right, let's go. Oh, there's a scrap over there, so let's do that. That's for ejectors or a scoreboard. Now you can grab that and you can pull it down to there, so it's a bit easier seeing. There you go. Same with this one.
He was victorious. Bonuses for everyone.
Right, okay. Well, apparently I won that. So there you have it. Oh, is that your different classes? That's what it'll be. Sorry, I'm just having a wee moment there. Yeah, that's your different classes. You 1, 2, 3 sets of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of those. 5. 2 of them. And they're the big boys. Right, okay. Now I don't know what the numbers in between are. 2, 7, 3, 7, 4, 3. There's that skill level allegedly. Anyway, you get the idea. And I'll just drop my arms again. Keep dropping my arms, that's very unsporting of me. Right, well thank you very much for watching. If you bothered to last this long, congratulations, well done. This is Fantably is only going to get better, and the magic piece of it, ooh, my hands are falling off, ooh. Okay, that's just a wee bit weird. And the magic bit of information that I was waiting on, that was an Initech USB extender, because the sensors for this are quite power hungry, so PSU was more than capable of doing it, but my motherboard wasn't. So after a lot of arguing, I finally realised that my only way out was to use a USB add-in card, and ta-da, here we are. So there you are, folks. Hopefully that's not bored you silly, and if not, grand, a wee like would be very much appreciated. Only ickle and starting out, but really enjoying this most of the time. Starting to get the hang of it, I think. Should you need to feel a bit more a bit of a more polished approach, and well, just all sorts of weird and wonderful games, you never know what, go and have a look at that there Species. It's worth a nosy, definitely, and probably keep you chuckling as well, which is not a bad thing. And then there's Rallyholic, who, as the name suggests, is a bit of a nutter when it comes to making a mess with a car. He does a good job of it. And a special mention, a very special mention to a single racer. And I haven't got a huge following, but I don't care. Welcome back, guys. It's great to see you on again. And if he's in the mood and he's in one of the old school cars, that's how you drive an old girl. And I know that might sound daft to some, but yeah, just go and watch it. You'll see. Alright folks, take it easy. Cheers for now.